Friends, gather round. In life's grand tapestry, wisdom is often woven into the quiet moments, the subtle nudges we sometimes overlook. We've gathered some thoughts, some insights, and we truly hope that within these words you'll find a seed of understanding that empowers you, ignites your spirit, and helps you navigate your own extraordinary journey. Now, listen closely. Life. It rushes past us, doesn't it? A blur of moments, responsibilities, and endless to-do lists. We're constantly moving, constantly doing, often without truly pausing to be. But within that relentless current, there exists a quiet whisper, a subtle pull toward something deeper, something more profound. It's the call of reflection, a gentle invitation to step back, to breathe, and to truly see. Consider the mighty oak tree. It doesn't grow simply by reaching for the sun. No, its strength, its very longevity, comes from the silent, unseen work of its roots, delving deep into the earth. It is there, in that quiet solitude, that the oak draws its nourishment, its resilience. In much the same way, our own personal growth, our ability to withstand life's storms and reach for our highest aspirations, stems not just from outward action, but from the inward nourishment of reflection. Think of those moments when you felt truly stuck, perhaps overwhelmed by a decision or a challenge. Did you simply push harder, try to power through? Or did you, even for a brief moment, step away, allowing your mind to settle, to sort through the tangle of thoughts? It's in those pauses, those instances of quiet contemplation, that clarity often emerges, like the sun breaking through a cloudy sky. The power isn't in the struggle, it's in the understanding that comes from stepping back. It's about recognizing that the answers we seek often reside not in the clamor of the world, but in the quiet chambers of our own minds. The power to navigate your life with wisdom and purpose resides within you. Take a few minutes each day, perhaps in the morning or before bed, to simply sit in silence. Don't try to solve anything. Just observe your thoughts, like clouds passing in the sky. This simple act of quiet observation is the first step in hearing that powerful, quiet whisper within. Our lives, in essence, are a grand tapestry, woven from countless threads of experience. Some threads are vibrant and joyful, others perhaps frayed or even dark. But every single one contributes to the intricate pattern that is uniquely you. And within this tapestry, if we take the time to truly look, lie profound lessons, echoes from the past that can illuminate our present and guide our future. Consider the story of Thomas Edison. He didn't invent the light bulb on his first try, nor his 100th. He famously remarked, "I have not failed 10,000 times. I've successfully found 10,000 ways that won't work." His genius wasn't in avoiding error, but in his unwavering commitment to learning from each attempt, each failure. He reflected on what didn't work, adjusted his approach, and persisted. His past, filled with apparent setbacks, became his greatest teacher, a library of knowledge from which he drew his eventual triumph. We, too, have our own unique set of experiments, perhaps a challenging conversation, a missed opportunity, or a moment of unexpected joy. Without reflection, these experiences remain isolated events, fleeting memories. But when we revisit them, when we ask ourselves, what did I learn here? What might I do differently next time? What strength did I discover? Logically, they transform into invaluable insights, powerful guides for our onward journey. The echoes of our past are not meant to haunt us, but to teach us, to refine us, to make us wiser, more resilient beings. Your past is a rich wellspring of knowledge. Choose one past experience, perhaps a challenging one, and spend some time truly reflecting on it. What lessons did you gain? How did it shape you? Write down your insights. This exercise helps you transform past events into powerful learning opportunities. Imagine embarking on a journey without a map or even a compass. You might wander aimlessly, getting lost, or missing the most breathtaking vistas. In life, our inner landscape is often just as vast and uncharted. It's a realm of emotions, beliefs, aspirations, and fears, often swirling beneath the surface, unnoticed. Reflection, my friends, is the act of charting this inner world, of drawing the lines that define your true north, your hidden treasures, and even the rocky paths you might wish to avoid. Think of the great explorers like Ferdinand Magellan, who set out to circumnavigate the globe. They didn't simply stumble upon new lands. They meticulously studied celestial bodies, charted currents, and consulted existing knowledge. Their external explorations were underpinned by a profound internal one, a desire to understand the world, to push boundaries, and to map the unknown. Our emotions, for instance, are powerful currents. Without reflection, they can toss us about like a ship in a storm. But when we pause to observe them, to understand their origins and their triggers, we begin to gain mastery. We learn to navigate the calm waters of joy and the turbulent seas of anger or frustration with greater skill. Our beliefs, too, form the very bedrock of our inner world. Are they serving us, or are some holding us back? Reflection allows us to examine these foundations, to reinforce what is strong, and to gently dismantle what no longer serves our highest good. It's about becoming the cartographer of your own soul, gaining the knowledge to navigate your unique journey with intention and purpose. Your inner world is a powerful source of guidance. Practice journaling for 5 to 10 minutes each day. Don't censor yourself. Just write whatever comes to mind. Your feelings, your thoughts, your dreams. This simple practice helps you to explore and understand your own unique inner landscape. Every grand edifice, every magnificent garden begins with a seed, a tiny, often unassuming beginning from which something extraordinary can blossom. In our lives, these seeds are our intentions. They are the underlying purpose, the conscious decision to move in a particular direction. But for these seeds to truly flourish, they require the fertile soil of reflection, allowing us to cultivate them with care, to ensure they are aligned with our deepest values, and to provide the nourishment they need to grow into meaningful action. Consider the construction of a majestic cathedral like Notre Dame. Before a single stone was laid, there was an architect with a vision and intention to create a sacred space that would inspire awe and endure for centuries. Every beam, every stained glass window, every intricate carving was a manifestation of that initial, powerful intention. Without that clear vision, that reflective planning, the cathedral would be nothing more than a haphazard pile of stones. Similarly, in our daily lives, we make countless small choices, and often, without reflection, these choices can feel disconnected, leading us down paths we didn't consciously choose. When we take the time to reflect on our intentions, why am I doing this? What is the true purpose behind this action? We infuse our choices with meaning. We begin to act not out of habit or obligation, but from a place of deep alignment. It's about planting seeds that will grow into the life you truly desire, a life rich with purpose and direction. Clarity of intention is a powerful driver. Before starting a new project or even a new day, take a moment to reflect on your intention. What do you truly hope to achieve? What is the underlying purpose? Write down your intention. This simple act cultivates focus and purpose in your actions. Life, as we know it, is a constant state of flux. The world around us shifts and evolves, and so too do we. Sometimes these changes are gentle, like the subtle shifting of desert sands. Other times, they can be as dramatic as a raging river, carving a new path. Without self-awareness, without the reflective capacity to understand how these changes impact us and how we, in turn, are changing, we risk being swept away, feeling lost or disoriented. Reflection, therefore, becomes our anchor in these shifting sands, allowing us to embrace change not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth. Think of the remarkable evolution of species as observed by Charles Darwin. Those that adapted, those that responded to changes in their environment with new behaviors or physical traits, were the ones that survived and thrived. Their survival was not about resisting change, but about embracing it through adaptation. In our personal lives, change can manifest in countless ways. A new job, a relocation, a shift in relationships, or even just the aging process itself. When we resist these natural transitions, we create internal friction leading to stress and discomfort. But when we reflect on how we are feeling, what we are learning, and what new possibilities are emerging from these changes, we can consciously adapt. We can identify new strengths, discover new passions, and redefine our purpose. Reflection empowers us to become active participants in our own evolution, allowing us to flow with life's currents rather than fighting against them, and to build resilience, even amidst uncertainty. Change is inevitable, but how you respond to it is within your control. When faced with a change, big or small, take time to reflect on your feelings about it. What challenges does it present? What new opportunities might it offer? Acknowledge your feelings, then look for ways to adapt and grow. The human spirit possesses an extraordinary capacity, the ability to dream, to imagine, to gaze beyond the immediate horizon and envision what might be. This isn't mere fantasy, it's a powerful act of creation. When we reflect, we are not only looking backward or inward, we are also looking forward, painting a vivid picture of the person we aspire to become, the life we wish to lead. This vision, born of conscious reflection, becomes a guiding star, pulling us towards our highest potential. Consider the monumental vision of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. His "I Have a Dream" speech was not just a powerful articulation of a present injustice. It was a profound act of reflection on a desired future, a detailed painting of a more just and equitable society. His vision, born from deep contemplation and shared with millions, became a catalyst for extraordinary change, inspiring countless individuals to work towards that envisioned reality. What does your dream look like? What qualities do you wish to cultivate? What impact do you hope to have on the world? Reflection allows us to engage in this vital act of future pacing. It's about consciously designing your future self, rather than simply allowing circumstances to define it. By reflecting on your values, your passions, and your aspirations, you can craft a compelling vision that will motivate you, inspire you, and provide the clear direction needed to bridge the gap between where you are and where you truly wish to be. Your future self is waiting to be envisioned. Set aside some quiet time to dream, Close your eyes and imagine yourself 5 or 10 years from now living your ideal life. What are you doing? How do you feel? What kind of person have you become? Write down these details. This clear vision will serve as a powerful motivator. Even the most precisely set course, whether on a ship navigating the vast ocean or a spacecraft heading for distant stars, requires regular calibration. Winds change, currents shift, and unexpected obstacles may appear. Without continuous adjustment, without the art of calibration, even the grandest journeys can stray off course. In life, reflection is our personal calibration tool, allowing us to assess our progress, identify deviations, and make necessary adjustments to stay true to our chosen path. Consider the meticulous work of a pilot. They don't simply set a course and forget it. They constantly monitor instruments, weather patterns, and air traffic, making countless tiny adjustments to ensure the aircraft remains on its intended trajectory. This continuous calibration is what ensures a safe and successful journey. We, too, are pilots of our own lives. We set goals, we make plans, but life rarely unfolds exactly as anticipated. Perhaps a strategy isn't yielding the desired results, or a particular approach is causing undue stress. Without reflection, we might stubbornly persist, wasting time and energy. But when we pause to reflect, is this still working for me? Am I still aligned with my true purpose? What needs to change? We gain the insight to course correct. It's about being flexible, adaptable, and willing to fine-tune your approach, ensuring that every step you take brings you closer to your ultimate destination, not further away. Regular calibration keeps you on track. At the end of each week, take a few minutes to review your progress towards your goals. What worked well? What didn't? What adjustments can you make for the upcoming week? This weekly reflection helps you stay agile and focused. A strong building stands firm not just because of its impressive facade, but because of the sturdy foundation beneath. This foundation is built not with grand singular gestures, but with the consistent, deliberate placement of many small stones. In the journey of personal growth, our foundation is built upon habits, specifically habits of mindful reflection. These aren't fleeting resolutions. They are deeply ingrained practices that, over time, cultivate a life of conscious awareness and continuous self-improvement. Think of the meticulous practice of a master craftsman, say a potter. Their skill isn't born overnight. It's the result of countless hours spent at the wheel, shaping the clay, learning from every slight imperfection, every wobble. Each repetition, each focused effort, builds upon the last, gradually transforming raw material into a work of art. The habit of practice infused with mindful attention is what creates mastery. Similarly, the benefits of reflection aren't realized from a single, isolated moment of contemplation. They emerge from consistent, dedicated practice. Whether it's a few minutes of quiet journaling each morning, a thoughtful review of your day each evening, or a weekly check-in with your goals, these small, consistent acts of reflection become the bedrock of your growth. They build the mental muscle, the emotional resilience, and the clarity of purpose that will serve you throughout your life. It's about creating a daily ritual, a sacred space in the rhythm of your life where growth is not just a hope, but an intentional, consistent practice. Consistent habits build strong foundations. Choose one small reflective practice, like spending 5 minutes in silence each morning or writing down 3 things you're grateful for each night. Commit to doing this consistently for a week. Small, regular acts of reflection create profound long-term growth. And so we arrive at the understanding that the journey of reflection is not a destination, but a continuous expedition. There is no final peak to conquer, no ultimate state of perfection to achieve. Life, in its infinite complexity and boundless potential, will always present new landscapes to explore, new challenges to navigate, and new opportunities for deeper understanding. Reflection, therefore, is not a task to be completed, but a companion for life, a timeless practice that enriches every step of the way. Consider the endless cycles of nature, the turning of the seasons, the ebb and flow of the tides, the constant renewal of life. Nature does not strive for a static state. It embraces continuous change and adaptation, always reflecting in its own profound way the conditions of its existence. This ongoing process is what sustains its beauty and its power. In our own lives, the world will continue to evolve, and so will we. The lessons we learn today may be the foundation for tomorrow's insights. The challenges we overcome now will build the resilience for future tests. By embracing reflection as an ongoing practice, we commit to a lifetime of learning, of evolving, of becoming more authentically ourselves with each passing year. It's about cultivating a deep relationship with your inner wisdom, trusting that the answers you seek can always be found within through the quiet, profound act of looking back, looking within, and looking forward, always with an open heart and a curious mind. The journey truly is the reward. Reflection is a lifelong journey. Commit to making reflection a continuous part of your life. Set a reminder for yourself to pause and reflect at least once a day, even if for just a few moments. Embrace reflection not as a chore, but as a gift to yourself, a powerful tool for ongoing growth and fulfillment. And so, our journey together through the quiet power of reflection comes to a close. But the lessons, the whispers of wisdom we've explored are meant to be carried forward to echo in the lives of many. If these words have resonated with you, if they've sparked a flame of growth within, then perhaps you might consider helping us share this light. A simple click, a gesture of support, can help these insights reach those who truly need them.